We didn't do it. No, I did actually. It was due. Anyways, g'day tubes. How's she hanging? Look, I've got a face still somewhere. Oh my goodness. Anyways, how's she going today? Pretty good. So we got some bits and pieces and parts. A few little parts for the old Wolseley engine here. Now, we're going to see, we're going to clean up the cylinder a little bit. I just got some stuff sprayed in it just so it wouldn't rust on me while we were waiting for parts here. So I got some rings. I'm going to see if how wore out the cylinder is. Hopefully it's not bad. And we can just re-ring this engine and do some valve work to it maybe. And these valves, I know they're not great. They have quite a groove on the face they're cut in, but I don't have a valve facing tool, so there's not a whole lot I can do with that, but it would be nice to get the proper angles back there. And I might even have to have that done, I don't know. So, I just want to kind of see how far out the cylinder is. If it's really wore out, like really bad, we might tear it apart more here and send her in. We'll send her in, I think. But we'll see how she is here. So let's get you on a tripod, and we'll see how we're looking. Well, first of all, I guess we'll get a couple of towels going here and a little bit of brake cleaner just to make her good and clean. I don't really want to get brake cleaner right down inside yet, if you know what I mean. I think I might grab my little light here. 1 second. Oh, the light fell. Okay, I think we're good. Now, I don't know if you guys can see anything. The size of this cart I got on this thing, I can't get you really any closer because that's like as far as the tripod will go with the size of this cart. Ugh. I'll get this cleaned a little bit here. And we'll open these parts too that we got here. Okay, that's that one. Give her another little swab here, just so she's clean and nothing's gonna be holding up anything. Oh, pardon me. She's got some, not ridges, but I can feel something, but we got a tool for that too. So what we got here, I'll show you, let's have a look. Okay, we got a little ball hone here that we're going to hit the, when we're ready to reassemble, of course, we're going to hit that and put the crosshatch marks hopefully back into it and clean it up a little bit. And this is not from eBay. Don't know why they use this box. This is all the way from the, well, the address says Stationary Engine Parts Limited, West House Farm, Wealdake Lane, York, North Yorkshire, the grand old UK. So, let's grab a little cutting thing here, and let's see. We can get in this. So this is a set of rings. And hopefully a new head gasket too. Oh, all the way from the UK. Man, this was expensive. Holy. Don't break the piston rings when you put them on there, bud. This is well packaged though. Got to be the head gasket in there. Let's see here. All the way from the UK. I should have ordered extra pieces, but oh, it's a copper one. It's not the one I ordered, I don't think. Copper head gasket. Okay then. Well, that's interesting. That's not the one I ordered, but anyways, I'm gonna hopefully maybe not need to use this. I'm gonna try to seal up the other one because it didn't look like it was leaking. And it's a fiber one. What we have in here is new rings. Let's see what they say here. Piston ring standard assembly. Hopefully these are the right ones. Gap all rings to the engine cylinder bores with a feeler gauge before assembly. Before fitting the piston, roll the rings around each groove, in turn checking for burrs or tight spots. Yeah. For keystone rings, ensure that the angle of the engagement between the piston and the ring is acceptable. Ensure ring gaps are staggered around the piston before assembly. So I think we want like 10 thou on these. Now, what did they say? Oh boy, this is going to be different. This should still work. Oh man, I hate when I tape things like that. And then cutting my fingers trying to get these tape things out. Oh, that wasn't too bad. So the other one, now hopefully this is going to be alright. The oil control ring on the other one was 3 rings. This is only 1. Hopefully that's going to be alright. Let's grab one of the other ones here. It's one of the old ones. Oh, furnace is going to turn on. So that's one of the old ones. There's one of the new ones. Let's get the... Oh, if it's going to work. I've been having trouble with this thing working. My little measuring dewey. I don't know. It just didn't like the cold. Oh, it just doesn't want to come on. The battery's toast in it? Could be. Oh man, I think the battery might be cacked in it. Good thing they gave me an extra one. Sweet! Well, we'll switch the battery out here first, I guess. It's just the one little watch battery, and let's see now if this makes all the difference in the world. Another thing I'm going to cut myself on. I hate cutting packages open. I think that's one of my, whatever you call them, things. I just absolutely hate cutting packages open. Especially the ones that are like the, oh that's better. Especially the ones that are like, packaged like this and then they seal all around the whole outside. God, I hate doing them. Alright, let's go with millimeters first here because that's quite a more accurate measurement. So, let's see here, we've got 3.12 on the old one. 3.13. Ooh, okay. Well, that should be fine. .86. This should be, yeah, look at this. 80, so it's like a millimeter bigger. That's how much is wore off of that one, I guess. So that should be good. Everything looks in spec there. I'm happy with that. But that's all good. They still got to fit in the bore and have about 10 thou clearance, and then we'll be golden. And I think I might put that back together. I don't know if I'll get her together tonight. I was just kind of measure and spec things here and see how we're looking. Okay, well, we'll grab a new ring. Put this old ring back down here so I remember where it was. But yeah, hopefully this should... I'm gonna have to measure the gap in the ring groove of the piston for these the oil ring. Okay, I've got that started. I'll just equalize it with this guy. Good. Oh boys. We're looking, oh darn it. Let's try that again. I think that 1 millimeter is gonna make all the difference. Okay, let's spec this now. I'm gonna get you down here just to have a look, and then I'll set you back up here and we'll spec her out. Well, first of all, let's try something else here. This is the old ring. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm going to get you in here. So we were about 42, 45 thou. Look at the difference between them. That's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of gap difference, isn't it? Wow. That's really going to make a big difference, I think, there. Okay. Between that and the valve problems here, we'll hopefully be able to get that sorted out. So, let's pull this one back out. Hang him there for a minute, and we'll put a spectacular measurement thing on this. Okay, I was hoping for around 10 thou. 12 would be acceptable, probably 2. Let's get a 10 out here and see how that's looking. It looks like it's a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, that's not really too good. 10, oh. Where are we gonna go now? 10. Let's try this again here. 10, there's 8, 10, 11, 12. Let's try a 12. Oh, I think we're still way out of spec here. 12. Try a 15. Oh, 15, 16, 7. Let's try a 20. We're 10 over what I kind of wanted to be. Oh, it's still bigger than that. Oh, no. Now my mood is spoiled. Let's try a 25 mil. Or 25 thou, sorry. It's getting close to 25. 26. 26 still fits. Oh, it's gonna be 29. Actually, I don't have a 29. Ha! I have 28. Oh, it's 28. Really? 30. 30 thou. That's still way, way bigger than I think I want it to be. It's a lot of gap, 30 thou. I'd like to see 10. So let's measure that. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to. Ooh, so 30 thou. 10. It's quite a piece apart. Yes, quite a piece apart. Let's have a look here. I don't know if you can see these. Might be zoomed in too much. So 30 thou on your right, 10 on the left. Well, that's not, I don't think, going to be acceptable for that thing. Well, I guess we'll have to start tearing things apart more here and seeing if we can get her broke down a little more. Man, I really didn't want to do that, but I guess that's the way it's going to maybe have to go, because we really need to get these valves done anyways and guided, and they can drill it out and do a 3-inch bore to it and drive on. Hopefully the piston's still alright. I know it had a lot of slap in it. Piston slap. Boy, is it worth doing though? Is it really worth spending? Probably. If they want to do it and they do it correctly, I'm going to have to probably spend at least $1,500 at least on this thing. Is it worth doing? Like, I mean, it'll probably still run like this. Maybe before we strip her down, we should, you know, put her together and do these valves up as best I can, clean them up and stuff. And here it's all dirty and crappy. Get them clean and try to lap the valves in. We'll put these rings in, I guess. That's one thing I got to measure, is that groove for that oil control ring on that thing. Because this, remember, it was Looked like it was letting some oil through, which I think that oil ring was like 80 thou. Holy smokes, it was a lot. So, that was a lot. But interesting how it's a single ring on this. Maybe when I rebuilt it last, maybe that's all I could get at that point. Because I got these rings from the auto parts store over here. They ended up ordering some in for me. And I think maybe that's all they had. So maybe that's why it kind of prematurely wore out. I don't know. But maybe we'll try that. Rebuilding her all here. And I should get this back out here, I guess. Brand new ring. Get this all rebuilt with what we've got here. And we'll just see if she'll run from that. Because, you know, like, I'm not using it every day on the farm, right? If I was, well, yeah, you might sleeve it. Put new rings in. She'll probably run fine for another 10 years, and that's probably all I'll need, honestly. So it's hard thing to say, but yeah, it's probably all I'll need it for. Because, you know, too much longer, I'll be like, oh, that thing's too heavy to move. I don't want to move it. So, but anyways, yeah, maybe we'll just do that. Just re-ring as we got, and I think I'm gonna just reseal this. Depends how hard I am on it, cleaning these valves and stuff out of here. But I think I might just kind of leave that head gasket on. I know you're not supposed to, but I'm going to try my stuff on it and just silicone this side back up with this. It's good stuff, actually. You guys have seen me use it before, the anaerobic stuff. We'll just do it with that, I think, and then have a look-see. But anyways, let's measure that piston and the ring for the oil ring gap. Okay, let me get my measuring device out here again. And we will see what what we can find here. So everything's clear and clean, zeroed. We'll measure this in here. So we got 4.70, 4.71. I'll take that. I'm good with that one. Holy smoke. Oh, I see what happened, why the battery was dead in that thing. If you put it down too hard, it turns on again. Okay, so I don't know whether this is too bad. Definitely going to need probably to go down and be cleaned out. Or I could just maybe... I can see a bit of carbon down the inside there. I don't think I've got any little tiny scratchers here. Yeah, there's a bit of carbon in the back of them. Because these, you want to make sure they're clean, because the ring's got to compress down into there, right? Especially when they're fresh rings like this. If it doesn't compress down, that's just not getting down where I'd like. How do these actually fit in these screws? Oh, beautiful. Lovely. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to close this up, move that over a bit. What have I got? Need more light. Can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to set up a little light stand here between this and this and put that there. There. Now we can see what we're doing. Sorta, kinda. So, little light stand, eh? Make things work. I'm gonna have to get myself a little pick set. I don't have any picks up here, I don't think. Let me look in my box of tricks. I don't per se got a pick, but I got some real small little tiny files. That'll help. Oh, that's really good actually. Oh, it's getting all kinds of good stuff out of there. Cast iron piston too, eh? Who'd have thought? This is a fine little point on this guy. It works really good. It's amazing what you get out of there. I know you guys probably can't see it, but oh, that heater is so much quieter than that old one. God, I love that. Still hear it, but it's not like, hey, how's it going? Right? Clean up nice. Bunch of goop in there, right? Ugh. Goopy, goopy, goopy. Now I also brought a tiny little cotter pin. That's because it's got a little more of a flat spot on it. If you can hold it, clean out these ring grooves a little bit. The little file actually didn't do too bad on its own. Alright, let's try the top groove here. There's a bit of scoring on that piston right there. Not too good right at the very top. Probably a lot hotter up there. The top's not too bad, surprisingly. No, the top's actually pretty good for carbon stuff. This I'm also feeling for burrs, like they said, right? I can get this right in there and feel any burrs. Not feeling too bad there. We'll check the oil one. It's probably fine too. Make sure all these little holes are open. Almost looks like they drilled extra holes in this skirt of this piston for more oil to get out. I wonder why. More oil to get through up to the cylinder, maybe. And these all feel pretty good. I know there was a lot of slap in this piston though, so. But you know, like I was saying, if we're going to run this on the farm every day, well, then I would try to get a new piston. The rod and everything, connecting rod seems really good, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Give her some douse in here. Now, if I've got a light brush up here, sure I've got one somewhere. Looks like a nylon brush. Open up my Christmas presents. Thank you for sending the brushes to me. Alright, we'll actually I'm gonna go another way here. I'm gonna put some WD-40 on first. That'll help lube it up a little bit. To show you this piston after, it's definitely got some wear on the skirting here because I can still see like the original when they milled it, I guess. And I think the main bearings on the bottom of the shaft rod, sorry, here were fine. I don't think I'm going to worry anything about them. I think I might actually go to a little bit stiffer brush here. Not super stiff, but just a little bit extra cleaning. Still got this cough. If you guys have been following any of the gameplay stuff I do, you probably heard that in the games too, so I do apologize. I don't know. It's a dry cough that just will not go away. Bloody COVID. I'm not going to assemble all this today. I think I'll do that another day. This was just specking day and looking at things and cleaning too. I got a pile of cleaning to do, really. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's give her a blast again here. And then we'll have a closer look at her here and see. It's looking pretty nice. I think I'll drive on with that. Get out. I think I'll drive on with that. In the end here, I don't think there's really, it's good and tight on the wrist pin there, so that's good. There's no slop, or it's supposed to move this way a little bit, but not up and down, right? So that's good. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. We could maybe install these rings, but I think I might want to bring up my ring expander and do them with that. I just don't trust myself. Could probably do the oil ring. I do have a ring expanding tool. I just don't like doing it like this. Lovely. Okay, that's good. The other ones though, I think I'm going to bring my expander up for. It's just a little tool with little, it looks like a thing like this that the ring goes in and you squeeze it. It's like a pair of pliers. You squeeze it and it opens it up a little bit and then you slide it on. Way easier. Way nicer too. So, okay. Guess we'll see what we can do with these valves here. Okay, we will put in a towel under here just to collect anything that might potentially want to come down through those things. Something like that. And ooh, I guess I'll just go with this kind of dry to start here. Ooh, I should put something down in here too. Just to catch anything there. Oh, these are? I thought these were right in the block. These are replaceable, I think. Replaceable valve seats. I think. I haven't seen any of those ever advertised, so I'll probably never find those. Well, I got a pile of cleaning to do here, that's for sure. And hopefully I don't mess up this gasket too bad. But anyways, give me a minute. I won't make you sit through watching cleaning all these up. It's going to take quite a bit because the stuff's stuck on really well. But it's come a little better. Give me a minute though, we'll get her back together. Or, well, cleaned, sorry. Cleaning out the exhaust here is, well, so now, the intake, sorry, is really dirty. That's kind of interesting because I don't really think it should be, so it must be really leaking here bad. Like there's a lot of junk I'm getting out of the intake. And that can't be a good thing. Just getting a bunch of this carbon junk out of here. It's really deep in there. I don't know why. It shouldn't be like that unless this valve's been leaking for quite a while. I wonder if the springs are shot. I'm getting like lots of junk out of here. Now, I'm going to end up washing this all down here and it's going to go right down in my carburetor assembly, that's not maybe so good. It's way down into here, down into the carburetor. I guess I could take that off. Only 2 bolts. Pull that right off, and then I could wash it right out. Maybe that's probably a better idea. Well, let's take this right off of here. Ooh, that's a bit loose. And this bottom one's tight. It's hard to get this one off. Oh, it's going to turn up again. Oh, you're going to be stuck in her good area. I guess I glued her down maybe when I had her off last. Actually, I don't think we had this off. I remember right. Oh, everything is cleaned up too. There we go. The whole thing really needs a good paint job. But and I'd have to strip her right down probably to do that. That's the beauty thing of pressure washers. Get her all sealed up so nothing leaks inside. Wash her off. And then paint the whole thing. Same color. Right? Of course, the gasket's stuck on the bottom, not on the top. I think I probably made this gasket too from the days before. Okay, there's the mixer off. Get that up out of the way. We'll put these back on so nothing else. Now, looks like we're going to have to make a new gasket for it anyways. I think I got gasket paper for that. Okay. I just don't want to get anything in the bottom hole there. Hopefully it doesn't, although it's going to a little bit. Because the throttle plate goes down through, and I can see it already dripping through the little shaft there already. Okay, where'd my pick go? I'm going to do some more picking here, I guess. See what else I can dig out of here. This shouldn't have made it not run good, but the valves, if they're in bad shape, that would have. A restriction here, though, would definitely make it not run right. I don't think that's the problem either. I don't know, combination, I guess, of different things. That should be going to that towel, hopefully. Okay, give me a minute, I'll get some more cleaning done here. A little bit of closer inspection. This exhaust seat is not really good. The intake's not bad. This exhaust, especially you can't see, but on this side, closest to us here, it's not pitted, it's just wore out. So I'm going to try my best to see if I can kind of grind them together, if you know what I mean. And luckily these valves, they have they have a little slot on the top, so it makes it a little nicer. Get a screwdriver in there and turn. Oh boy, what a mess. These things are pretty dirty. I might actually maybe give them a light sandblast. I'd really like to get them refaced, but then these need to be cut too, and those guides are so wore out. I don't think that would be a good idea. I think we better just leave her as we can, as we have. So, but these I might take down and clean. They've been sort of beat up too. There's a lot of, well, there's a little bit of a mark on the sides of these here. You can almost see, kind of right there, there's like a ridge where it must stop, and it's going in this area here inside that guide. It's actually wore the valve quite a bit. Not good, man. Not good. Not too good. Now, I don't know which one's which. I don't think they make a difference. Oh, we got our towel still in there. Yeah, they're just not in good shape, these guides. Or the valves, really. Oh, wow. Really bad. Surprised I didn't hear any noise, but I could feel a bit of a ridge on this one too. I think that was probably the exhaust valve here, this one, because it's got more burn on it, but I don't know, because the other side was dirtier. This definitely wasn't sealing nice there. Oh wow, they're so wore out. Oh. Well, I don't know what to say. Got quite a groove on them, but like I say, I don't have a valve grinder. Just have to put a flat face on there again, and then I guess I'll do what I can do. These I might take down with me though, and maybe give them a quick sandblast. I don't know, maybe just on the wire brush thing, polish them up a bit. But yeah, whew. This one doesn't look like it was sealing too bad. I think that was the intake, because this one here has got like no shine on it at all. So we're going to see if we can re-shine them and carry on. I'm going to try to do what I watched on Terrell's video. Puts a little piece of, well, give me a sec here. We'll try it with this one. Well, what we want to try to do here is get this stuff just underneath a little bit, and then we wow, that's just so loose in there. I wonder if my adjustment's way off. Holy smokes. Well, let's try some a little finer. I don't know why. It must be so far out. I wish I had a valve grinding machine. It's so far out, I don't think there's really much valve touching where it should be. And that's kind of too bad, because I got no... See, that should grab that paper. I'm just trying to get a groove, we'll say, cut. There we go. Just to get us a little bit more sealing there, because right now, man, I don't think it's very good at all. I think we could probably get another 5 or so PSI to her if we could get her to seal better here. So you can just take a look there, it's taking some of that off. So let's see how she looks under here now though. It's a little shinier. A little shinier. It's really bad over here still though, so might go a little more. pretty fine paper I'm using too. Harold showed me this and he knows best. I don't have a seat cutter. Plus I don't think the guides are in good enough shape to do that anyways. So. Now let's give her a wipe here. Let's see how she's looking. Ugh. I'm not too concerned about the exhaust side for being clean. Still lots of pitting in there. It's looking better though, but I might go up a little bit in coarseness here. A little bit. That was a 240 we started with. Let's try that again. See if that'll do anything for it. Still not quite happy over here. Definitely sitting up on some kind of ridge. You know, if I lap these in too, it'll probably help that. I think it's going to take a lot of lapping though. I might even put it on my drill and just do it like that and then, you know, up and down, up and down. Still like feeling like it's sitting up on something that it shouldn't be. Well, let's clean that again there and I'll get some valve lapping compound. Maybe we'll try to lap that one in today. Cleaner towel. Okay, let's get the lapping stuff out. Okay, we don't need the suction tool for this. We just need a screwdriver, which is super nice. This has got a little bit of grit in it. That'll hopefully seat the two of them back together nicely-ish. What? I'm gonna try that with the drill. What the heck? I seriously couldn't probably make it any worse. This will real slow. Okay, let's see how that feels now. Sometimes this stuff wears out too, right? You gotta redo it. What about my screwdriver? Ah, crap! I had it here somewhere. There it is. Now with the suction tool, it's nice because you can pick it up again, but this I can still pick up here. here at breaking that stuff down, eh? You lift it up and you get new stuff. Okay, I'm going to clean that now. Let's see how the parts are looking here. Well, let's definitely put a nice shine on that guy. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, a little shine on that guy now. Ooh. Not where I wanted you to go. And this, you want to make sure you get all this stuff out of here again. Fortunately, it's kind of a nuisance. Guess I could probably spray down there. Going through lots of towels. Darn towels keep getting dirty. Okay, let's have a look at our seal here now. Well, that's better looking. I don't know whether it's better sealing, but it's cleaner anyways. Oh, that's what we needed, I think. Oh, well, it's still a bit loose there. I think I'm going to go again at it. Some more stuff. Oh, now we can get it out. It felt a little gravelly down there. Drain down to there. Okay. So we're going to reapply again here. Hopefully it gets us... I can't say it's going to be a perfect exact angle for us, but hopefully it's not miles off. I'm sure someone's going to not like me doing this with the drill. Grind them! Grind them till they fit. That's what I always say. Just grind them, bud. Now I need another screwdriver, believe it or not. Okay, a couple more turns and check her again. Oh, I think that should be good. Got some junk on it here. Clean her up a little bit. Left. Not much to run that little guy, I guess. Okay, how damaged is it now? Well, probably all right, but I don't know. Not sure if I'm liking it too much. But do what we can with what we got, right? Still feels like that should not turn there. That should not turn like that. Now, if I had a bit of gap, I could see why it would turn, but there's definitely something not right with the... Wow, there's definitely something not right. But anyways, I guess we'll leave that one. Not much else I can really do. If I had all the grinding tools and stuff, that'd be awesome, but I don't, so... Well, we'll do the same with this one. No, it's not quite so bad looking. I might just maybe just lap this one in instead of you know, doing the big grindy thing. Alright, so same thing again. I think we're just going to lap this one into the hole here. See if it comes any better or not. Test for the all rigid. I don't think that one needs a whole lot more. Let's see how she's looking here. It's not looking terrible bad. Not terrible bad. Just looking at the face of the valve here. Wow, there's quite a ridge in it. That'd be the problem. They're not the right angle. That one looks pretty good. It's cleaned it up anyways. See, that one feels good to me. Can hardly move it. Well, you're supposed to have the spring on too, but it doesn't move. It moves way easier than that one. I can see quite a difference in this one sunk down into the guide or into the seat a lot more than this one. It's definitely a big time difference there. Let me get you down and show you here. And I can see the difference between the two of them, how much more sunk down the exhaust is in the intake on the left. Quite a difference. But I think we should be all right with that. All right, we're attempting to put these valves back in here. I think I got this one started. Just have to get the little pin to go in and stay. I think that's it. Too far. Oh no. We're gonna get that back. Get back here. Oh no. That's not good. Oh no. There. I just needed to go a hair bit more though. There. Okay, so let this off slowly here, and hopefully, oh well, that should be all right, I hope. Yeah, it looks like it's in that groove thing. They're not a really good fit though. Now, I'm hoping with this tight I can't turn this. Oh, I still can. I wonder if the spring's just not pulling enough. I don't know. I don't know what to say on that. The easiest shouldn't. It's tighter. I mean, it's better, a lot better than it was. But with those gaps not right, it's really going to make it really bad. But it should be enough to run, I would say. Okay, so there's the one spring. Oh, geez. It's still springy, I guess, eh? Okay, well, leave him there. Now I gotta look through the stuff to find the little pin and the other little keeper thingy guy. That's what that is. I'll get that cleaned up. Getting all these coordinated together is interesting. Okay. So there's the valve. The wore out guide, that's for sure. And this has to go on that way. That's why I don't even think those are the right ones. They're actually probably supposed to go this way. But these might not fit quite right like that. I'm going to try it though, you know what? Might sit better. I have to change that other one. Okay, I cannot see at all what I'm doing in there. That's why I've got this light thing. And if I put it there, you guys won't be able to see. And if I put it there, I can't see. If it'll stay there, that'll probably be mostly good. Just a little bit of light. Okay, now this hole's got to go that way. Okay, we got her started in there anyways. See that? See that there? You know what, I should have put some lube down that stupid thing first. I never even thought of that. My bad. No wonder these things wear. I don't know how they last as long as they did without any kind of lube. I mean, there must be a little bit get in there, but how's that actually going to get in there? Yeah, should be good. So we'll get that guy there, and we'll get the compressor in here around that cap, hopefully. And then we'll compress her up. Oh, that didn't work. No, it's not grabbing her quite right there. Might be just enough. Might be just enough. Alright, I'll see if I can get this pin in here. Just don't drop the pin. Oh. It's tight. Very precise. Oh. Okay. I think we got her. Just slowly let that down again. And it's tight in there, let me tell you. There's not much room for extra room. Well, I don't like where that pin is, so I'm going to have to go in here again. I need to come out a bit more. Oh, still not sitting any better. No, I don't like the way that is. I'm going to have to flip that cap over, I guess. That's just not going to work. I don't think those are even the right caps. Something's telling me. Oh, man. Yeah, they gotta fit flat for the pin, I guess. Unfortunately. Well, that stuff I sprayed in there didn't take long coming through, let me tell you. Come on, white. Yeah, it wasn't long coming through, that stuff. So wore out. Okay. Now we gotta try to figure out perfect there. Oh, man. Oh, that's not right. Okay. There we go. Now, I think that's the hole there. I'd like to have these pins, one of them with a like a bent over end or something, but now I can't tell where the hole is. Always something, isn't there? Okay. I think we can fish that in there maybe now. I'll stay there. And go. Wish you guys could get right in here to see this. Okay, that'll stay there. Hopefully we're good. Yeah, looking pretty good there. Okay, we've got some clearance under that thing. Let's see how much this one's moving now. Oh, that's not terrible great, but it's not terrible bad. They're about the same now, so that's good. A lot better than they were before. They were really bad before, and they just moved like there was nothing there. So, okay. I think that's probably as far as I'm going to get tonight, because I'm going to have to get my I'm going to have to get my ring tool, installation tool. So that's probably about as far as we'll make her tonight. I see this really needs to be cleaned up a lot here. There's a lot of stuff on here too that should be done. I'll clean that gasket area up a little bit before we put her back together. But it's got paint on paint, which isn't good. The guy painted it when I got it, I guess. And I don't remember what color it was before. It looks like it was a green before too. I just kind of did the same green, but I just painted over it, and it's really not a good thing to do because it really makes it look messy. Wish I really had the facility to properly tear this down and do this. I just don't, so we're making her work best we can. But let's see what we can do anyways. I haven't set any of the gaps yet. Let's see here now. I crank this thing and it goes, I think, this way. So that's exhaust. Intake, compression, that was power. Exhaust is open. Intake. That should be about top dead center there. I don't know what to set the valves at, but I'll just go a bit. I don't know. This one here, they're a coarse thread, so they adjust really quick. That's got a bit of clearance there, not much. And the other one, I just can't see it because it's got junk on it, because I sprayed junk on it and all went down through. So that's not too good. I don't think I touched the clearance on this one. Ooh, that's all loose. Holy jeez. Huh. Well, I gotta remember to tighten that. Maybe that's probably good for tonight, I guess. Anyways, there we go. I gotta get cleaned up. Look at me. Look at the mess. But yeah, those should definitely help. Still fairly dirty in there, but I mean, what can I do, right? Now that's something I should actually get a cotter pin for right now. And put in this guy so you can't turn it out too much. Because this thing, you can actually turn it too much. That's your throttle adjustment there, so I don't really want it to go, what that does is you crank this in. It should adjust that butterfly, but it's not moving. I wonder if something's seized up in there. The more you turn that out, that should be closing this butterfly, and it's not. Yeah, something's a little seizured up in there by the looks of things there, boys. Something's a little seizured up. That could be why it wouldn't start, because it was wanting to go full throttle on us. Like sticking wide open. It's interesting. Well, the little mechanism is working inside now. That wasn't moving before. Very interesting. Now that's got something to do with the governor too. When it starts to spin, I'm sure that adjusts it. But that's moving in here now, so that's good. Another problem solved. Let's see if we can get this cotter in here. I think this one's too big. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a small guy for this one. Little baby, take I got some still. Little baby. Little baby. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll keep her from coming out too far, so now you only be able to adjust it to there, and that's it. That's perfect. And that's actually a pretty low idle there. I don't really want to run her too much lower than that anyway, so. Alright, well, I guess that's all we can do tonight. I'll tighten these up and check gaps later with my Dewey thing there, see what they're sitting at. I don't know what they're supposed to be at. I guess just not pushing up too hard, you know. But as long as they're getting a little bit of a, little bit of a seal here, they should be a lot better than they were. Well, that's way better actually. Way better. I think this thing's gonna run like a top. All right, sweet. Well, I'm just gonna give the boar a little spray here just while we're got her apart, just to keep her from rusting. And this stuff too a little bit, because you know it gets cold here. I turn the heat on, this thing sweats. Well, that's not a good combination for bare metal, we'll say. And yeah, that should be good. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll leave her there for now, I guess. That's looking pretty good. So another reason why I don't really want to tear this right down is because getting seals, crankshaft seals, might be really hard too for this thing. And I really don't want to bugger them up trying to take it apart, because as far as I can see, it's not leaking at all. So everything's dry down there, so I don't really want to mess with that. And yeah, but anyways, I guess next time we get together, we'll put some other rings on that piston and make sure she's all good and clean too. And we'll get the ball hone in there and on the drill. Which reminds me, I should probably take this battery and juice it. Juice it. So yeah, that'll be good. The valves are in. I still got to set the gaps. I know I'm just going to put some, I think, just enough so it doesn't, you don't hear it like tap, tap, tap when it's running. Because this thing does enough kind of stuff when it's running. It kind of takes over everything. But anyways, we got a little bit of cleaning up to do, a couple of surfaces here. I'm going to remake this gasket, and well, this one I think will still be fine. I'll just clean it up maybe and put some of my goop stuff on it. It's up in here somewhere. This stuff. Anaerobic stuff. Good stuff. We'll put some of that on the sealing surfaces, and I think I'm going to just clean up that head gasket there and maybe seal it too with that stuff. Put her on, drive her on. Drive her on and see what happens. But anyways, there we go. Well, that's it today from this naked face. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later. And you guys have a good day. I think she's going to run. Fire right off, I bet. Hopefully. Fingers are crossed. Dirty fingers are crossed. I hear sirens coming. Sometimes the sirens will trigger the coyotes to start hooting. Let's see if they start hooting over here. They're turning, coming this way. Real high-pitched wails. I don't think that's gonna be loud enough. Nope. No, they shut her down. Anyways, I've heard the coyotes, like, they'll hear the real high coming by and they start hooting and hollering. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, that's it. Take care. See you later. Thanks again for watching. And you guys have a good day. I didn't do that.